This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Stepfather charged with rape in Hanover. A stepfather was arrested and charged by detectives assigned to the Center for the Investigations of Sexual Offenses and Child Abuse in Hanover. The man, a 31-year-old laborer of Haddington in the parish, was charged with rape, indecent assault, and the buggery of his 9-year-old stepdaughter at her home in Haddington. Reports are that in March, the man visited the child's mother at her home, and while there, he reportedly had sexual intercourse with the child on 2 occasions. The matter was reported to the police, and the man arrested and subsequently charged on Sunday. Following a question and answer session, the accused man was charged and booked to appear before the Hanover Parish Court at a later date. This is the second case of similar nature in just 2 weeks, as a 50-year-old man in St. Catherine was charged by detectives in Portmore with rape, indecent assault, and sexual touching of his 80-year-old stepdaughter on Monday, July 5. Pastor, wife, and teen's mom returned to court on July 23. A St. James pastor, his wife, and the mother of the teenage girl who accused the man of the cloth of rape will all return to court on July 23. They were remanded when they appeared in court on Monday. The 39-year-old is charged with rape, while the 2 women face charges of attempting to pervert the course of justice. Initial allegations against the pastor are that sometime in March he assaulted the young girl while she was at his home, which is located on the church premises at 62 Barnett Street in Montego Bay. She had reportedly gone there to access the internet to complete a school project. A report was made to the police, an investigation launched, and a search began to locate the alleged perpetrator, who is a pastor of New Life Apostolic Church in Montego Bay. He reported to the Freeport Police on June 7 and was charged by detectives assigned to the St. James Center for the Investigation of Sexual Offenses and Child Abuse following an interview in the presence of his attorney. The clergyman was allowed bail in the sum of $300,000 when he appeared before the parish judge Sasha Ashley for the first time on June 14. However, he was later slapped with a charge of attempting to pervert the course of justice after allegations that he had attempted to contact the complainant by phone. It is also alleged that the pastor's wife coerced the 15-year-old into saying that her initial reports to the police had been false. At the trio's last court appearance on June 16, they were denied bail on the grounds that there were no guarantee they would not attempt to influence the complainant. It was reportedly disclosed in court that the pastor, his wife, and the mother of the teenager all shared a close relationship. The judge has indicated her intention to send the case to the Home Circuit Court for trial once the case file is near completion. Anger at highway toll price increase. Forced to deal with the constant increase in fuel prices, motorists will now have to battle with a toll fee spike next Monday on the Edward-Seaga Highway, formerly the North-South Highway. An increase in the toll rate at this time is a further assault on the already challenging situation that truckers face in relation to the cost of operations. We believe that at a time when the economy should be looking to reopen, we should not have placed further impediment and challenges for the people who are actively involved in production and trying to move our economy forward. We are disappointed with the increase at this time, immediate past president of the All-Island Truckers Association, Leonard Green, said. He told the news that in light of the increase, the association is reiterating the call for further vehicle classification to allow for equity among the users of the toll plazas. Currently, truckers pay $3,750 from Caymanas to Miami Bay. There needs to be 2 more layers of classes traveling on the toll. It cannot be right for a small truck to be paying the same rate as a truck of unspecified size, meaning you could have a trailer pulling another trailer paying the same rate as a small 5-ton truck, he said. Green suggested the authorities could base toll fees on the number of axles on the motor vehicles. You see, if you have a little car, which is a Class 1, and you put a trailer on it, as long as it is a car, no matter how long the trailer is, It's just a car rate you pay, Green said. He added that there needs to be protection for truckers as it relates to fuel cost, licensing and permit cost, and carrier licensing. He cautioned that some truckers may opt out of taking the highway, but the alternate route, Mount Rosser, is not suitable. So we are just kind of forced into accepting it, and that is partially why it is so painful, he said. Media and music luminary Keith Brown has died. Media luminary Keith Brown, a founding member of the Public Relations Society of Jamaica and the managing director of Brownry and Associates, died yesterday. The news learned last Friday that he had undergone surgery in New York. Brown, who had worked at Illumina Partners of Jamaica for more than 20 years in public relations, made his name in media as a sports news presenter on JBC TV. In 2014, when he was one of 3 veteran journalists recognized by the Press Association of Jamaica, Brown was described as a broadcaster who was passionate about excellence and high standards in his work. He respected his work and his viewers and went to lengths to prepare to read the sports news on TV. One of the earliest members of the International Association of Business Communicators, Brown, a graduate of Kingston Technical High School, was the first Jamaican to receive a scholarship to attend the Thompson Foundation training course in England. In addition to being a sports administrator, Brown was also a musicologist who, along with Michael Barnett, was responsible for the long-running live show Heineken Star Time. Accused in murder of Clarendon teacher Natalie Dawkins remanded. The 2 men charged for the murder of Clarendon teacher Natalie Dawkins were remanded when they appeared in the Clarendon Parish Court today. They are to return to court on September 13. 20-year-old Eladio Goldburn of Sandy Bay District and 19-year-old Mario Headley of Palmer's Cross District have been charged with murder, abduction, burglary, illegal possession of a firearm and ammunition, and assault with intent to rape. Dawkins, a grade 3 teacher of the Four Paths Primary and Junior High School, was reported missing on Tuesday, March 30. Investigations led search teams to a shallow grave in Sandy Bay on Thursday, April 8, where her decomposed remains were found. The presiding judge, Aniel Coote Guinness, advised the men to seek legal aid assistance for their next court date. Fire at clubhouse of Sandals Golf and Country Club. Sandals Resorts International yesterday thanked the Jamaica Fire Brigade for its swift actions in extinguishing a fire at the clubhouse of Sandals Golf and Country Club in Oteria, St. Anne. The resort said, too, that it is pleased there were no injuries. The cause of the blaze is still being investigated. The golf club will reopen on Wednesday, July 21, as we are committed to continuing to provide our guests and golfers with the world-class golfing experience they have come to know and expect. Alternate arrangements will be in place to ensure our operators' unusual offerings to include rentals and refreshments will continue, Sandals said in a statement. As we look ahead to rebuilding the clubhouse even bigger and better in true Sandals styles, we want to thank all our team members, guests, and visiting golfers for their continued support, the statement said. Portland Parish Court suspends hearings after workers' strike. All hearings at the Portland Parish Court have been suspended following a strike by staff members Tuesday morning over inadequate ventilation inside the building. The workers complained that the situation has become unbearable. They say the air conditioning unit has been malfunctioning for about 3 years. When the news arrived at the courthouse, staff members were gathered outside. Lawyers attending the court agreed with the action taken by the employees. Attorney Carl MacDonald said he wholeheartedly supports the move as the issue has been ongoing for a while and it's about time that the staff protest along with the attorneys and the police. Jamaica records 62 new COVID cases, 1 death. An 87-year-old woman from St. Catherine is Jamaica's latest COVID-19 casualty. Her death was a lone COVID-19 related fatality reported Monday and brings the island's virus toll to 1,158. The country also recorded 62 new cases of the virus on Monday bringing the total number of confirmed cases to 51,282, of which 3,046 are active. Of the newly reported cases, there were 36 females and 26 males with ages ranging from 2 to 95 years. 19 of the cases were recorded in St. Anne, 12 in Westmoreland, 11 in St. James, and 7 in St. Catherine. Kingston and St. Andrew recorded 4, Manchester recorded 3, while Trelawney and Hanover each recorded 2, and St. Thomas and Clarendon recorded 1 each. The country also recorded 29 recoveries, bringing the total number of recoveries to 46,724. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.